some of the common things for someone who is lacking self-awareness and lacking that ability to be able to hit pause and take a look at themselves and observe themselves, in their day-to-day life would be things like being a victim, feeling like, why does this always happen to me? Or it's just me. That's sort of like that victim mode. Also projecting blame or pointing the finger at somebody else, when really what we should be doing is, again, hitting pause, talking with ourselves and asking what is happening right now in this situation and how can we help to make it better? Looking in the mirror at yourself and owning your shit this is something we all need to do. Yes, to play at the game, but one should never only project blame on someone else. It's always a two-way street. If my relationships don't work and if my marriages don't work, I have to stop and say, what was my part in this? Where can I improve? What can I learn about myself in relationships as well as an individual so that I can do better in the future? Also, things like compulsive, obsessive behaviors. Doing things in a very compulsive way where you're consumed and you're constantly being obsessive about one particular thing in your life. When you're compulsive and obsessive, that's control. That's trying to do something that gets your mind off of perhaps something that you should be focused on. For example, a compulsive obsessive behavior could be gambling or drinking or shopping or binging on food. By the way, I've done all of this. So being aware of that is important. Those are just some examples that are signs of not being aware of yourself and what you're doing. It again ties back to peeling back the layers to understand why you might be compulsive obsessive, why you might be doing something to avoid something else in your life. So it's really, again, everything is so tightly tied together, and why it's so important to understand yourself in all layers of your being, which is what the program talks about, so that you can figure out how to shift yourself, how to help yourself, how to heal.